I call this deck Fiend Equip Beatdown. It's a 2002 LOB format deck. And first off, for the Dark Attribute Fiend type monster lineup, I chose 3 copies of the strongest beta, non-tribute beta, Jinn, the mystical Genie of the Lamp, 3 copies of the second strongest Fiend beta, Ryu-Kishin Powered, and with only 200 less defense points, but the same attack points, I have 3 copies of Man-Eating Treasure Chest. Both have 1600 attack. Baron of the Fiend Swords has only 50 attack points less. And finally, I have 3 copies of Wall of Illusion and 2 copies of Summon Skull. All of these monsters share the property of being Fiend type and of being Dark Attribute. The equip cards during LOB format were spare and not generic, meaning they were only meant to be equipped to a certain attribute or type exclusively and no other monster attributes or types. Since Fiend Dark monsters were among the strongest monsters during that era, I play the following equip lineup. I play 3 copies of Sword of Dark Destruction, which raises the attack of any dark monster it is equipped to by 400 points, while decreasing their defense by 200 points. We have a total of 16 targets for it. Dark Energy increases the attack and defense of any Fiend monster by 300 points. For it, we have also 16 targets, the same 16 targets. As a strategic evaluation, you gotta be careful not to overextend, meaning equipping too many equip spells at the same time, because with Man-Eater, Fissure and Raigeki and Darkhole, there are just too many ways for the opponent to say bye-bye to your established board. Often it seems just too alluring to simply equip multiple equip cards onto the same single monster and beat down everything they have with it. In 2002 formats, one has to be careful not to overcommit with equip spells, nor with too many monsters on the board. One solution is to play the prototype of spirit monsters in Yu-Gi Kaiba format, the Wicked Worm Beast. With its 1400 attack, it can beat over any flip monsters, and, which is important, is not prone to mass monster destruction in form of Raigeki and Darkhole, as it is always returned to its owner's hand at the end of each turn, like any normal spirit monster is. Next, for effect monster destruction of our own, I opted to play 2 copies of Man-Eater, 3 Fissure, and 3 Trap Hole. I play 2 copies of Swords of Revealing Light to potentially flip over and trigger Man-Eater bugs, opposing Man-Eater bugs, before you establish a board, as well as to stay defensive to buy a couple of turns while gathering resources. The same reasoning lies behind maxing out on Waboku. Last off, I play the Power 5 of the format, consisting of Pot of Greed, Change of Heart, Monster Reborn, and Raigeki and Darkhole. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, the decklist can be found in the video description. Give it a thumbs up. And until next time, bye!